Today we are going to study geography of class 6. Okay, in geography we are going to study chapter 10, which name is life in the desert. Okay, in the chapter 5 you have seen that water means life to plants, animals and people. Okay, it is difficult for anyone to live in places where there is no water to drink, where there is no grass for their cattle to feed on, and there where there is no water to help the crop to grow. We will now learn. We will now learn about the places in the world where people have learned to cope with extreme harsh temperatures. In some places, as hot as fire and some as cold as ice. These are the desert area of the world. These are characterized by low rainfall, scanty, scanty vegetation, and extreme temperatures. Depending on the temperatures, there can be hot deserts or cold deserts. The people inhabited these lands wherever little water is available to practice agriculture. Now, the hot desert Sahara. Look at here, this is called Sahara. Okay, look at the map on the world and the continent of Africa. Locate the Sahara Desert covering a large part of North Africa. It is the world's largest desert. It has an area of around 2.54 million square kilometer. Do you recall that India has an area of 3.2 million square kilometer? The Sahara Desert touches 11 countries. These are Algeria, Chad, Egypt, Libya, Mali, Mauritania, Morocco, Niger, Sudan, Tunisia, and Western Sahara. When you think of desert, the picture that immediately comes to your mind is that of sand, but beside the vast stretch of sands that Sahara Desert is covered with, there are also grave plain and elevated plateau with bare rocky surface. These rocky surface may be more than 22,500 meter high at some places. Climate. The climate of the Sahara Desert is scorching hot and parts dry. It has a short rainy season. The sky is cloudless and clear. Here the moisture evaporates. The sky is the cloudless and clear. Here the moisture evaporates faster than it. Days are unbelievably hot. The temperatures during the day may soar as high as 50 degrees Celsius, heating up the sand and the bare rocks, which it runs radiate heat, making everything around hot. The nights may be freezing cold with temperatures nearing 0 degree. Flora and fauna. Vegetation in the Sahara Desert includes cactus, date, palms, and acacia. In some places, there are oases, green island with date palm surrounding them, camels, hyenas, jackals, foxes, scorpions, many varieties of snakes and lizards are prominent animal species living there. Pupil. The Sahara Desert, despite its harsh climate, has been inhabited by various groups of people who pursue different activities. Among them are the Badayun, and Tuaregs. These groups are nomadic tribes rearing livestock such as goats, sheep, camels, and horses. These animals provide them with milk, hides from which they make leather for belts, slippers, water bottles. Hair is used for mats, carpets, cloth, and blankets. They wear heavy robes, 8. Protection against dust, storm, and hot winds. The oases in the Sahara and the Nile Valley in Egypt supports settled population since water is available. The people grow date palm crops such as rice, wheat, barley, and beans are also grown. Egyptian cotton, famous worldwide, is grown in Egypt. The discovery of oil, a product in great demand throughout the world in Algeria, Libya, and Egypt, is constantly transforming the Sahara Desert. Other minerals of importance that are found in the area include iron, phosphorus, manganese, and uranium. The cultural landscape of the Sahara is undergoing change. Gleaming glass cases, office buildings tower over mosques, and superhighways crisscross the ancient camel path. Trucks are replacing camels in the salt trade. Tuaregs are seen acting as guides to foreign tourists. More and more nomadic herdsmen are taking to city life, finding jobs in oil and gas operation. The cold desert, Ladakh. Ladakh is a cold desert laying in the glacier Himalayas on the eastern side of Jammu and Kashmir. The Karakoram range in the north of the Janskar Mountains in the south enclose it. Several rivers flow through Ladakh, Indus being the most important among them. The river from Deep Valley and Gorgas. Several glaciers are found in Ladakh. For example, the Gangri Glacier. The altitude in Ladakh varies from about 3000 meter in Kargil to more than 8000 meter in the Karakoram. Due to its high altitude, the climate is extremely cold and dry. The air at this altitude is so thin that the heat of the sun can be felt intensely. The day temperatures in summer are just above 0 degree and the night temperature will below minus 30 degrees Celsius. It is freezing cold in the winter when the temperatures may remain below minus 40 degree for most of the time as it lies in the rain shadow of the Himalayas. There is little rainfall as low as 10 centimeter every year. The area experiences freezing wind and burning hot sunlight. You will be surprised to know that if you sit in the sun with your feet in the shade, you may suffer from both sunstroke and frost bite at the same time. Flora and fauna. Flora and fauna. Due to high aridity, the vegetation is sparse. There are scanty patches of grasses and shrubs for animals to graze. Groves of willows and poplars are seen in the valleys. During the summers, fruit trees such as apples, apricot, and walnuts bloom. Several species of birds are sighted in Ladakh. Robins, red stars, Tibetan snowcock, raven, and hoopoe are common. Some of these are migratory birds. The animals of Ladakh are wild goats, wild sheep, yak, and special kind of dogs. The animals are reared to provide for the milk, meat, and hides. Yak's milk is used to make cheese and butter. The hair of the sheep and goat is used to make woolens. Pupil. Do you find any resemblance between the people of Ladakh and inhabitants of Tibet and Central Asia? The people here are either Muslim or Buddhist. In fact, several Buddhist monasteries dot the Ladakhi landscape with their traditional gompas. Some famous monasteries are Hemis, Thikse, Se, and Lama Yuru. In the summer season, the people are busy cultivating barley, potatoes, peas, beans, and turnip. The climate in winter months is so harsh that people keep themselves engaged in festivals and ceremonies. The women are very hard working. They work not only in the house and field but also manage small business and shops. Leh and capital of Ladakh is well connected both by road and air. The national highway 1A connect Leh to Kashmir Valley through the Zojila Pass. Can you name some more passes in the Himalayas? Tourism is major activity with several tourist treatment in from within India and abroad. Visits to the Gompas, treks to see the meadows and glaciers, witnessing ceremonies and festivities are important activities. Life of pupil is undergoing change due to modernization, but the people of Ladakh have over the centuries learned to live in balance and harmony with nature. Due to scarcity of resources like water and fuel, they are used with reverence and care. Nothing is discarded or wasted. Okay, today we learned this chapter. If you like it, then you can subscribe this channel for more videos like this. Okay.